As we take inventory of our life, it's important to see where we can build better habits and practices or achieve higher results. To do that, we need goals. Hi, I'm Brett, and I want you to think about that traditional thing we do around New Year's. And I don't mean showing off your slick dance moves at your favorite New Year's Eve party. I mean making those New Year's resolutions. Many of us have joined in that tradition and resolved to change or do something different. What great ideas we have in January. So how many people actually achieved their New Year's resolution? Do you think it's 50%? No? A little lower, maybe like 25%? In a study done by Statistic Brain, they concluded that only 8% of those who make resolutions actually achieve them. That's not a lot. In fact, that's really bad. So why? Why is it so bad? Resolutions generally lack the planning needed to execute the task. That is where goals come in. Let me share a story of what goal setting, preparation, and staying the course can accomplish. Over the last half century, as surfing has grown in popularity, Kelly Slater has dominated the sport. His dominance can be likened to Serena Williams in tennis and Michael Phelps in swimming. His career spanned over 4 decades, and over 2 decades, he was a force that could not be stopped. He won the World Surfing League title 11 times. How did he do this? He was born and raised in Florida, so not exactly the mecca of big waves and surfing. His parents did not have a lot of money to send him to amazing surf camps around the world. He recognized at a young age that he loved surfing. It was a place for him to find solace and to block out the noise around him. He also recognized, as he started to take this hobby a little more seriously, that he was good. He entered some surf contests and was winning them. When he turned pro, he decided that he wanted to be the best. To be the best, Kelly Slater focused on his body and his mind. He had to have a healthy body to maintain this competitive edge, and really having the healthy diet that he created for himself has allowed him to achieve the longevity in the sport that most can never achieve. He focused on his mind and continued to learn. He studied weather and ocean patterns so he could understand how waves break and really feel the movements in the ocean as he was out surfing. He also understood and learned how different boards would react in different conditions, so he knew the best materials to have with each competition. And he also focused on learning and understanding his opponents, so he knew their strengths and their weaknesses in order to achieve success for himself and how to impact results in a competition. He was obsessed to reach higher goals and not settle for the easy. That is how he was able to achieve such incredible results for such a long time. Just like Slater's career, research shows us that there is a link between workplace performance and goal setting. Research also shows us that performance is a linear function to goal difficulty. And what this means is that we need to set challenging goals that stretch us. People will adjust their intensity to the difficulty of the goal that they have set. I want to give you 6 reasons on why you should set goals. 1, they give you a focus. It helps to illuminate the path and make it clear what you're aiming to achieve, and that means there's a reason for your effort. It's also important to note that goals need to be something that you value. You have to have a reason and have a desire to be on that path. Second, a goal helps you measure your progress. This is critical in knowing if your effort and focus is staying on course of where you need it to be. That way you can redirect yourself if you fall off your path. Third, goals help us to stay motivated. And the fourth reason, very much like the third, they help us to beat procrastination. If you're like me, it's easy to lose focus if your direction has not been established. Fifth, goals help us to achieve more than we plan to achieve. Studies have repeatedly shown how setting goals and working towards them have helped us to achieve more than we thought we could. And finally, they help us to determine what we want in life and at work. Goals establish a vision for what the future looks like for us. Like we said earlier, when you set goals, you're setting a vision for the future, because goals will trigger new behaviors and help us sustain momentum moving forward. In the next video, we're going to talk about the keys to successfully setting and completing goals.